Well, hello there, and welcome to another beautiful night for an adventure from the couch here on Tommy Travels the Second. It was going to be a night chat tonight, but that's a little heavy. I want to keep it light. Also, this is going to be a little bit of a shorter conversation because I have to get up very early tomorrow to get to work. I have to be to work at 7 a.m., which means I have to get this thing shot and wrapped up and into bed if I want to get any sleep tonight, because right after work tomorrow, it's adventure time. You guys have gone through 4 nights in a row of a Netflix roulette and adventures right here from the couch. I'm feeling a little bit cooped up, and so it's time to get out and about. With all these in a row, I'm surprised I have any subscribers left. But tomorrow night, there's going to be an adventure of some sort. I'm not sure what yet. But tonight, since I do have to get up early tomorrow morning and I like to be up late at night, that's what we're going to talk about. Are you a morning person or a night person? It's a question for the ages here on Tommy Travels the Second. And if you are brand new to this channel, go ahead and hit subscribe so you don't miss out on a thing. And I will see you right after this. I'll start off by saying what I've already alluded to at the beginning here. I am a night person. I chose a job where the hours are noon to 9. And I like those hours. I've had a chance to move them up a little bit to go 10 to 7 if I wanted to, but I said no thank you. And that's because I like being up late. I can get home at 9, I can do some things, be up until 2 in the morning if I want. I can sleep until 10:30 in the morning if I want. The nice thing about that for me is I like to sleep, and I don't like to be woken up by the alarm, especially if it's to get up to go to work. So tomorrow morning at 5:30, 6 o'clock, that's going to be particularly unpleasant for me, and it's going to seem like a horrible idea. It's going to take everything I have to get out of bed, but when 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon rolls around, it'll seem like a great decision. So I like to do it every once in a while, but as a regular lifestyle, no thank you. And there are some reasons behind that, and then we'll get into the other side of the coin as well. One of the reasons that I like to do the early shift every once in a while is because then it means I can get off early and then go out and do some type of an adventure, because there's a lot more options open at 4 in the afternoon than there are at 9 o'clock at night when everything is starting to close up for the evening. And so I do enjoy that, but I wouldn't want to do it every day just because I would really struggle to get up every single morning. And especially, it even can kind of ruin the weekends. On Sunday, you know, the afternoon starts rolling around and you realize you have to be up at 6 o'clock the next morning or 6:30 or whatever it is, and just this little thing starts going off in your head, like, oh, I better kind of get this ready because tomorrow I got to be up early and I can't stay up too late tonight, and I can't really... I hated that when I used to have to work in the early mornings. I hated it because it just ruined Sunday for you, and I don't like that. Ever since I've started this shift, I haven't had that problem again, because I know I can sleep in on Monday, so I can stay up late on Sunday, enjoy the whole entire weekend, and not have to stress out so much about the next day. And so that is a very, very big reason why I stay on this shift. Some people are the exact opposite of me. They would hate the shift that I work, because the problem is they have a tough time sleeping in past 6 in the morning in their household. That's because they, unlike me, have a wife and kids and pets and commotion going on. There's no way they get any sleep past 6:30 in the morning. And even that's pretty late some mornings. And if they ever get to sleep until 8 on the weekend, that's like they won the lottery. And so it's a whole different lifestyle. If you're already getting up that early in the morning, you may as well head out and go to work and then be off at a reasonable time. So I understand why that shift works for most people. And I totally understand it. But some people work that shift because they have to, but they're still night people and they have an issue with it. Like I did when I used to have to work that shift. It was just really tough to get out of bed every single morning. It's really just two different types of people. Morning people and night people. And sometimes they clash together, like at 8 o'clock on Monday mornings. You can tell which is which. Because there's somebody going, "Hey, how was your weekend? Hey, good to see you. Happy Monday." Those are the people that night people want to kill. Night people do not appreciate morning people on Monday mornings at 8 a.m. The night people are like, "Oh, where am I? Where am I? Is this Monday? Oh my God, what time is it? Give me some coffee. Where's the coffee?" And then the tables turn at night. That's right. The morning people come home, they eat some dinner, do a couple of things, and then by the time 10 o'clock rolls around, their bodies are already shutting down. They can barely stay awake for the entire news. Whereas night people, they're just getting started. When the news is over, now it's time to watch something on Netflix or do something on the internet, play some video games or whatnot, and they'll probably be up for another few hours. Morning people do not understand that. It's like, it's time for bed. We have to be up at whatever time. My goodness, what are you doing? Night people are just like, "Hey, this is my thing. This is what we do." And I don't think that we'll ever really totally understand each other. And every once in a while, you'll run into one of those rare breeds, those people that are both morning people and night people. They function just fine in the morning, they're positive and ready to go, and they stay up till all hours of the night. And then they function just fine the next day, and they can keep going like that because they can function on only a few hours of sleep. And I just don't get how people can continue to function. It must be a genetic thing or something. I'm not sure what it is, but I would not want to be one of those types of people because I value being able to sleep and dream and process thoughts from the last 16 hours or so that I've been up or whatever it is. And it's, there's nothing like laying down in bed, and being ready to go to sleep and then just having a good night's sleep and waking up refreshed and feeling like, okay, now I'm ready to take on the day. And I'm just not sure if people that are, that only have a few hours of sleep, if they're getting really quality sleep, if they have really good dreams. If you're one of those people, I'm not going to edit that out. Please leave a comment below because I would like to hear, do you have good quality sleep? Do you feel like you're missing out on something by not sleeping 8 hours or even 7 hours a night? Also, when I say I'm a night person, that doesn't mean I'm a up all night person. Like I would never choose the graveyard shift from 12 midnight to 9 in the morning. No thank you. I would not function properly in that shift. I like to stay up late and sleep in. I don't like to be up all night long. And I haven't done that in a long time, which brings up a thought. When was the last time you were up all night long until the sun came up? You conquered the night. I remember doing that as a kid, having a sleepover. The goal was, hey, let's stay up all night. Or some functions, we had a group that was affiliated with our church called the Pioneers, and kind of like the Boy Scouts, but more sponsored through the church. And we would have lock-ins some nights where that really was the goal, is stay up all night. And it was such a great feeling, like, we did it, we stayed up all night. And we'd come home and crash till 3 in the afternoon or whatever it was, and but that was an exciting thing to do as a kid. Not so much anymore, I don't think. Well, you guys, this has been another successful adventure from the couch here on Tommy Travels the Second. We've been talking about if you're a morning person or a night person. You now know that I am a night person. What are you? Leave it in the comments below, and if you have anything else to add, please leave that as well. I appreciate it, and if you like what you saw here today, go ahead and hit like on my YouTube channel. While you're at it, go ahead and hit subscribe and the little bell notification next to it so you can be the first to know when a new adventure comes out. And you guys, thank you so much for the support that you've given me so far, and until next time, I hope to catch you on the flip side. I have hours from noon to 9. That is my regular shift, and I love it. I'm gonna say this one last time. Where's the freaking coffee?